chances in the future of you avoiding no substance abuse problems?
It's a real good chance for me to avoid it.
How do I know that?
Really, I don't know what to tell you to convince you on that, except that, you know, I know it myself. I've had, you know, plenty of opportunities to be around it here. And I've avoided it. I don't want it nowhere around me. I don't want it in my life. I know what it's cost me, and I know what it will cost me if I ever am around it anymore. I'm just not willing to give that up. I mean,
Let's go back one more time to the offense itself. When Mr. Orlando, you pulled out the gun originally, didn't you?
yes, sir.
And what was your intent? Again,
My intent was just to scare him to get my stuff back. That was the only intent I ever had.
that you pulled out a loaded gun. Was this a pump shotgun?
Yes, sir.
Was there one chambered when you pulled it out? I mean, did you rack one? Did you rack a
No.
shotgun shell into the barrel?
No, sir.
When you put the gun down or gave it to Chris Orlando, then he did that?
Yes, sir.
And your knowledge was at the time that he was just going to scare him?
Yes, sir.
Did you have any discussion subsequently, after, I know you fled to Kentucky, but did you talk by phone or any other way with Mr. Orlando and question him as to why he did that?
No, sir. I just left.
Okay.
I panicked. I really didn't know what to do at that time. I mean,
Well, it's noted that you didn't pull the trigger, and it's noted that you didn't shoot the victim, but it's noted that you participated in wanting to get your stuff back and at least scare him, intimidate him into getting that stuff back. So that's noted. You're in agreement. You're in agreement with that. Anything else you want to add?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you for your input, Mr. Turnbill. Mr. Turnbill, you served 11 and a half years, haven't you?
Well, probably just a little bit more than that, but right at 11 and a half years. 11 years, 8 months.
42 years of age. You're 42 years of age, and it's time for you to grow up, take some responsibility. And I think that you can. I'm going to vote to parole you today on a condition that you complete successfully therapeutic community. And I'm going to set a parole date upon completion of therapeutic community. That could be a year from now, depending on when you can get in there. But I think it's important because of your past drug history and drug involvement and meth involvement that you complete that program successfully. And I think if you can do that, that will show me and other board members that you have the potential of being successful in the free world. You've got to stay away from drugs and alcohol abuse. And that's the only way I'm going to support letting you out, and the only way to get you in, or paroling you, and the only way to get you in that program, to guarantee that program, which I think is good, would be good for you, is to set a parole date upon completion of that. Otherwise, it's just by chance whether you get in that program or not, depending on its availability. So that's my vote. My vote is to parole you with the precondition of completing therapeutic community successfully. No more institutional write-ups, no more problems, no possession, no policy violations. And then the post-parole condition of substance abuse treatment as assessed, and a substance abuse aftercare program of your choice to participate in until completion and even once out. That to me looks like that has been your problem and your downfall is meth and marijuana and alcohol abuse. And if we can do something to help you avoid those, I think you've got the potential to be successful in the free world, make something of yourself from here on out. Because you were not the trigger man, and I think, as somebody said, you're worth giving a second chance to see if you can succeed. Do you have any questions about my vote today?
No, sir.
You understand that it is one vote, there has to be 3 votes in agreement, and there may not be 3 votes in agreement for that, but you will know in 1, 2, or 3 weeks as to what the final vote of the board is. You understand that?
Yes, sir.